Hi everybody, welcome back to Live in the Woods Renaissance with me, Sid. I'm going to do terra firma craft for some reason. So last episode we were working on this, the automated minecart system, for want of a, well, it's the train track to bring the supplies into station. And yeah, you know, we've got this rather gorgeous structure built. Sorry, I jest, of course. It's not gorgeous. It's ugly. It is for hug-ally. But so what we need to do this episode is actually make this nicer. I suppose is the word we are looking for, and we're going to do that with a whole host of hopefully bits of trickery and jiggery pokery and all sorts of wonderful little ideas that I have. And first things first, we just want to make sure that each one of these positions where we have a signal, otherwise known in Minecraft as a lever, there we go, is set and like that, just so we've got this kind of uniform structure. Got our nice big button here to fire this off, and we load it up with crops, off it goes across, down into the thing, unloads and comes back again. All very straightforward. So first things first, what I want to do is get, I'll do a few of those. I want to get a whole bunch of these dark oak posts. And what we're going to use is we're going to use those, once you're out of the way, as props that are going to come up underneath these, each one of these positions. I think you are going to have to come and lose a crop. Oops, left me bed there from last time. Okay, that's fine, we'll do that. Yeah, so that will immediately give us a thing. And I did think about using normal solid, the normal, per post, just a normal block, but I think this will probably look a little bit nicer than yeah, anything else really. Right, next thing's next. Of course, you have to do next things next. We're going to go along here, and we are going to place this stuff all the way going along like so. And we're going to have to make more of these. That's kind of a given. We're always running out of carpenter's blocks, but we're going to kind of make this look a little bit more solid, a little bit more finished. And we'll work on the side areas once we've done, I mean the slopes, once we've done the sides. I've got plans for those too. We need to make it, oh, I probably shouldn't have locked that, should I? Herp. No, I probably shouldn't have. We'll use that. That will do us for now. Because we're going to just pop it across here, and that should get us most of the way that we need to go. And finally we shall get you done. Oh. Up, like that. Now with a bit of luck, this pack needs a magnet. Yeah, with a bit of luck we'll have enough, but we'll get this, as I say, we'll get this done. We'll go and make it all look pretty. I think once we've done this and tested out the harvesting again, because we've got crops that are now mature already, because we've been, well, I say already, we've been going at this for a while now, so they've had plenty of time to get mature. We can give it a test run, fire them down, and the world will hopefully, with any amount of luck, be a good and happy place. Probably going to use oak on the sides. Got plenty of that, so that's not a biggie. What do I want? I wanted more things. I've got loads of this fur, so in terms of, you know, in terms of making more carpenter's blocks as and when we need them, that's not a problem. Now what I am, the only problem is those ones. I think the carpenter's blocks, when I tested them, didn't seem to transmit redstone, or at least they didn't. I'll rephrase that, they didn't transmit redstone with a redstone block in them, which is not exactly the same as not transmitting redstone, as I'm sure everybody will agree. And of course what we have here is we've got a whole bunch of spawnable spots. So what I am thinking is we shall gimme and gimme. Damn it. I'm going to need more carpenter's blocks anyway for this, so I'm going to have to go back down. But we can do that, which will remove the spawnable spots there. We should be able to pop you back, and we should be able to pop you on there, and that will work all well and good. And everything is fine and dandy. Excellent. So that's what I'm planning to do for lighting up there. I don't think lighting is going to stop the cricket spawning, and I don't know at this point if the cart is affected by crickets, because I haven't had any crickets on the track. Have we got any crickets on the track right now? Oh, mind you, they need to be on. They need to be out on this section of track, don't they? Otherwise, it's not going to help anyway. So what I think we'll do is we'll take out, well, I'll get some more carpenter's blocks. We'll take out either side of the powered rails on each one of these, and we'll light that up just to get this fully lit. The side sections are going to be the same, so they're going to be this oak. And if we just jump down there, yeah, that doesn't look too bad. I'm not displeased with it. So get that done. Back in. Alright, so I've got this is lit. I've got the wood in. What I just need to do is I'm on these sections here where the levers are, we're going to just put this is going to be going on. And then over these sections here where the levers, in fact what we need to do is also have maybe this going on here. Not entirely sure how I'm going to handle this bit yet, but we'll work it out, because that will basically be stick out like that, won't it? And then down. That's right. I think that's right. So then we're going to have a block, and we're just going to place one on each section for now. And this also needs to be blocked up, not blocked, you know, fenced. Carpentered barrier. That's the word I'm looking for. Carpenter's barriers. And then we're going to do that, and each one of these is going to be collapsed down to be a half slab, and otherwise known as also non-spawnable, and a rather nice barrier. And then that's going to go, and we're, oh, no, sleep time. You can tell the ones I've lit, because for some reason, what on earth has happened there? I want to check something in a moment. That is interesting. I've never seen that behaviour before. So yeah, I replaced some of this with this one here is a carpenter's block which has got glowstone on it, and it's done that, which is very interesting. So if I now go, this is just interesting. Does this? It does. How jolly interesting. The temptation is strong here to do this. Oh. To miss where I wish to place it. Yes, that's exactly what the temptation was strong to do. So that one and that one, I think, need to come out as well. Hang on. Let's just head. Maybe actually this one. Thinking about it, that's interesting in its own right, isn't it? Let me just plob you, and you, and you, and you, and you. We will get. Where's your rail gone? There. That. Oh yeah, I like that. I mean, it is a cosmetic effect. These are still blocks, but they're smooth. That is interesting. Anyway, that's not what we're aiming to do right now. I may do this. Well, I'll probably have to do it on the other side, otherwise it's going to look peculiar. At least insofar as the section that's visible above ground, especially seeing as bits of it are already done. So maybe down as far as here, we'll replace these out to get that as well. But what we're going to do, we are going to continue these down. I'm probably not going to have enough to do all of this right now, but that's fine. This is an odd section because it's the wrong size. I'm going to take some of that. We'll take you. We are going to chisel. Where's my chisel? It's there. It was already out. I'm going to chisel that up, and I'm going to go with I'm going to go with, I think, that. I was thinking of going with the same wood, but I think that would be foolish, just to get some contrast colour going down here. Now, there's a question, do I do... Let's have a look. Yeah. I'm going to go with that on the basis that the roof's going to be a different colour yet again anyway, because I'm going for a Hecker roof. Yes, this is having a roof as well, but we'll get this. We will get this. It's going to look absolutely splendid. Just wait and see. Anyway, let me continue just cocking up. Let me just continue. Thank you. Get there eventually, and well, we will be back in a momento. Alright, so in terms of roof, I've started planning out what I'm doing down there. Oh, hang on, I've got a cricket on the line. Let's test it quick, and go. Cricket didn't bother it. Excellent. Just what I wanted to hear. That was the one thing that could have fouled up this entire system. Oh damn. Okay. So in terms of the roof, we only want it to be 1 block high. The reason these slabs are there is so it's only a 1 block high with a 1x1, so spiders can't spawn. Even if we'd not lit it. And yeah, this should. Okay, should give us the opportunity to get a half decent roof going on this. Nothing fancy. This is all really just to try and fit in with the overall theme of the area, and we've got a few more areas for things. Now, the other thing here is that all of the blocks over this farm I have converted to carpenter's blocks. The theory being is that carpenter's blocks are, generally speaking, transparent. And I had to change the settings in Life in the Woods for the crop growing. Had to be changed because the way the crops were set is they will not grow underground, and the way that was set is they will not grow when they are under a block. Now it's possible to set those to transparent, which I did for the greenhouses, so these should potentially grow, but time will tell. If they don't, they don't. It's not a biggie. But time will be the judge of this one, I'm afraid. Right, we need more carpenter's steps. Let me just, oh Christ, I am really starting to run out of places to put things. Yeah, do that. Let's do some of that. We shall do a little bit of that, and we'll put some of that in. Then we can take you. We'll take I think what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The rest will convert over to sticks. That will go in there, and then we can do the same with those. And yeah, lots and lots of lovely carpenter's blocks. That's what we need. It's one of the ones I'm actually waiting with. It's one thing when you're waiting for a mod or mod pack to come out, but man, I really am waiting for. Let's just do half of those for now. For carpenter's blocks and chisel to come. Well, chisel is out in alpha already for 1.94 and 1.10, and it's looking like the 1.10 is going to be coming a lot faster than I envisaged. Some of the mods actually just work. I've gone through Biomes of Plenty, put a 1.94 version of Biomes of Plenty in 1.10, works out the bag. Apparently Blood Magic just worked straight off. There were no changes necessary. Some others, so yeah, there's a few mods that I haven't managed to. I'm playing with them. I'm playing with the entire idea of a 1.10 mod pack, which will, or 1.9/1.10 mod pack that will emulate this to some degree or another. Oops. And maybe even a bit of Terra Firma Craft emulation in terms of difficulty. Obviously we're not going to be able to manage the forging and all of that stuff, but yeah, it's looking interesting. I'm just hoping that the 1.11 update is a little bit slower, because I still maintain that I think the 1.10 was too fast with very, very little added. Oh crap, I'm going to have to how am I going to do this? Tell you what, we'll take you out here, we'll do it from the other side, because I'm sure that will be easier. Oh well, we can do it either way, can't we? We can come down here, we can come in and give you a bat, so you can't, if you're too high you can't fit in that. That's the idea here. And then I'm going to have to go around the other side and climb up and put that roof in, and we've got a nice little covered tunnel for our railway car. Now that we need to do something coming down here still, but that shouldn't be too difficult, I don't think. And then we need to obviously work out how we're going to get on as well, onto the roof as well, and we'll probably need to put some glowstone in a few of these just to sort out the spawning potentials if there are any. But well, that's just minor stuff. You comfy there? Like having a little rest on my bed. Yeah, so in terms of what we're doing up here, let me just put the F7 on. So at the moment this is all lit, which is kind of what you would expect. Now we're going to need to chisel up some of this. What to go for though, that's the question. Short planks? Parquet, that's, no, not really that. Could go with, let's try those. Yeah, like that. And what we should hopefully see is that these are not the light from underneath, as I say, the carpenter's block, so they should be transparent. So the light from underneath here actually is going to keep this firmly illuminated for us, and you know, and I may, well, I'm going to have to I may mix it up and put a few patchwork blocks in there as well, just to make it slightly less uniform. So I'm going to continue with that and be back in a mo. Okay, I've got the structural stuff done, which we shall go and have a look at in a moment. I just wanted to, somewhere about, there we go, I've got some candles, and I am not going to do the candle joke this time around. I've also got some of those. I'll take you and you and you. Excellent. So let's go and have a look what we got and what I plan to do just to dress it up a little bit. So let's approach it from this direction, I think. So if we come over the hill, you can see the top section there, all nicely lit up. It kind of swoops down into the ground. The ground obviously just envelopes this. This kind of comes nicely round here. It swoops down at this side over here to the loading station. And yeah, I am happy. The roof's a little bit patched in places. You can easily get to the minecart, launch, off you go. Biff baff boff, job is a good one. Now what I did think we could do is maybe try some of this around the place. Maybe a little bit of one of those just hanging in there with, you know, a candle, maybe another one further over, maybe with a heavy chain. Obviously we can't really do them over there because it's too low down, but we can certainly take a heavy chain and pop that in there with some of that going on, and again a little bit more candle. I've got more heavy chain here, so we could just have a little bit of heavy chain hanging down in places, even maybe a little bit of light chain just there, taking, you know, giving it a little teeny weeny little bit of detail. So that's the candle treatment. Now the next thing I want to do is I would like, let's get you in about there perhaps, and I'm going to go for a full grown tree on that one, because you, actually I'm not. You take one look at the thing and think, actually no, that's just a little bit large, let's not go with that. Let's go with a discreetly smaller tree, shall we? Yes, that wasn't a good idea. I'm going to get this down. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, finishing touch time. Yeah, I've planted a whole load of trees around the area. We'll just pick this up and this up while we're here, just so these are out of the way. We'll get a bit of a splash of colour on couple of these trees, so I'll have you on that. We will get you there perhaps, maybe, and over here we can get a little bit of this action going around one of the legs. Down here I was thinking we could potentially do a little bit of this, just to you can't go wrong with a bit of bush. I'm not sure whether we need anything down there. I think that might be too fussy. What else have I got? I've got some burgundy flowering vine. I don't know whether these will go onto, they won't, that's a problem. Not a problem though, we'll stick these onto a few of these areas around here, and the world will be good and happy. In theory. So yeah, and that has to be said is that. Oops, let me get onto here. Let's find a good angle. I don't think I can I don't think we can increase the speed of growth of those, can we? No, we can't. Let's try bone meal. I doubt it will. Never. It doesn't work with vines. Why would it possibly work with this? Let's try from this angle and just see what we can get. Look for the old. I like that. That works. Here we go. There's our screenshot. So yeah, we've got the system. It's in place. I've tidied up the other area, the other room. We can obviously come through here and harvest to our heart's content. Some of these have grown that are under the bridge, so that kind of proves a point. And in theory, now the harvesting of food should be, I won't say it's going to be easier, because obviously we still have to come around here and we still have to do this, all this fiff-faffing around, but we can just come in there and then, you know, go in here and pick up the sweet potatoes, for example. I'm not going to do the whole lot. Pop those in there and off it goes. We let it do its thing. I'll just pop this down asleep quickly. And yeah, that is the crux of the idea, really. And then eventually, once that's unloaded, it'll come back. By then we can have harvested, you know, in these greenettes some more crops. And the world will hopefully be good and happy. But well, I need to, obviously I would normally do this with an empty inventory. We're waiting on that to come back still. Please let it come back. Nightmare, of course, with this is you do it all, you seal this. Yay! Good little cart. Have all of that. And yeah, that's it. That's but I think it looks okay. Now we can, as I think I've implied, we can possibly do a similar one out towards the orchard, although not as much stuff to harvest in there. Just shut that door. But that's, I'm happy with that. I think that's working well. The only thing I wanted to know is, can I are you no, you have to go on the back. Okay, that's fine. I haven't got one of those. I was wondering whether I could get away with a button there to fire. I should try. Will it? Let me just try something. Just use a bit of that for now. Does that work from the top there? Yeah, cool. So what we can do is we can get the right piece of craft wood and the world will be happy. Yeah, that works. After a fashion. Maybe. I don't know whether I've got any oak on me. Haven't got any oak on me. Please have us one piece of oak. Yeah, anyway, that's not the end of their 5-minute job. So that covers us for this episode. I'll just put that missing piece of oak in. We'll change that around. But I think next episode we will probably head out and about and have a look out past the nether portal, see whether we can't expand our horizons just a little bit more. I'm not going to find oak in here, am I? Because this is the root cellar. Find diamonds in the root cellar because that's where you keep diamonds. No, not really, but yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah, exploring next time, I think. But until then, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. And until then, goodbye for now.